Good morning, everybody. I'm Kitty Morton. I do public relations for the university. Oh, WJET is here. I was waiting for them. But we have several surprise visitors here today, among all of you who I'd love to welcome. Gary Lee from Kathy Dahlkemper's office. He's her Director of Administration. Gary, thank you for coming. So I will not delay. I just want to tell you that we have 3 speakers. President Victor will start us off. He'll be followed by Mike Redloss from the Westminster Group, and then our own Vice President of Enrollment, Joe Howard. So please, at this time, help me welcome our President, Michael T.
Welcome, everybody. This is an amazing crowd. We're delighted you're all here. You know, they say, if you build it, they will come. Well, we did a little bit differently here at Mercyhurst. They came, now we got to build it. And it's a good thing. In the past 18 months, we've generated renewed spirit and vitality here at Mercyhurst University. We introduced new academic programs, excelled in fundraising, thank you, Cal Pfeiffer, and I engaged our campus and greater Erie community in innovative programs designed to move Mercyhurst and Erie forward into the 21st century. These factors, combined with others, have led to increased student enrollment and retention and the demand for more and better housing. So it gives me great, and I mean great pleasure, to announce that this May we will commence a $25 million building project at the south end of Briggs and Lewis that will result in a spectacular new suite-style residence hall with all kinds of bells and whistles. The project will involve the demolition of 6 existing apartment structures housing upperclassmen. In their place, we will erect a 4-story, 148,000 square foot U-shaped building with 90 beautifully appointed suites that will house an estimated 350 sophomore students. Future sophomore students, raise your hands. So this year's freshman class, because they're still at Mercyhurst Preparatory School, will get first dibs on the new housing, which will open in the 2018-2019 academic year. As you may know, a year ago I began phasing in a housing policy that requires all full-time students from outside the Erie area to live on campus. Mercyhurst is a beautiful residential college, and I believe strongly that living on campus promotes health and safety, facilitates diversity and inclusion, and integrates the residential, academic, and social aspects of our students' lives. In adopting that policy, I realized my administration would have to commit to reimagining our residence halls to better meet the needs of today's students. We want the student experience on our campus to be absolutely awesome. This new building is the first manifestation of that commitment. Can you tell I'm a little bit excited about this? Well, let me show you why. Luke, come forward. Where is it? There it is. Luke has been dropping hints, if you hadn't noticed. So, without further ado, we're going to show you what this building looks like. Ready, Luke? Okay. Kind of fits in, don't you think? And on these two easels, it shows one shows the suite, and the other shows the ground floor, which the next speaker will take you through. There are many, many people involved in this undertaking, and I want to thank each one of you. Specifically, though, I'd like to thank my Vice President for Finance and Administration, David Myron. David, I know you're here. And my Vice President for Student Life, Laura Zirkle, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, but she too has made significant contributions. Thank you. Now I will call upon our project developer, Michael Redlosk of the Westminster Group, to tell you a bit more about the building plans. By the way, in case any of you need to know, which I think you do, Mike oversaw the design of our most recently built residence hall, Francis Ford Hall, which opened in 2009. So he's quite familiar with Mercyhurst and how we operate. Without further ado, Mike.
So no pressure here. Good morning, and thank you, President Victor, and good morning to everyone. It's truly an exciting day for the Westminster Group. And it's wonderful to be here after these many months of planning. This new residence hall is the logical continuation of the student-focused program that has been a centerpiece here for President Victor at Mercyhurst College. On behalf of the Westminster Group companies and James Properties Incorporated development partners, I'm especially pleased to be working with Mercyhurst once again. When this project is completed in August 2018, sophomore students will have an exciting opportunity to experience new suite-style accommodations that will complement the Mercyhurst experience. All the modern amenities you would expect will be part of this project, like fully furnished rooms with high-speed internet and individually controlled heating and air conditioning systems for each suite. Certainly card key access and state-of-the-art security systems will be included. Each 4-student suite will have 2 large sleeping rooms, 2 full baths, and a common living room and a snack area. All floors will have laundry facilities and special areas for students to collaborate on projects or just socialize and hang out. From the upper floors, students will be able to see the lake through the large north-facing windows that are located at the end of each residential wing. Other planned amenities include a convenience store with a grab-and-go style coffee bar. There will be meeting rooms and programming space to accompany a full array of seminars, speakers, and other activities that Mercyhurst and their students decide to use the areas for. Another really exciting addition to this project will be the development of a new food service option for students who are on the meal plan. Parkhurst, the campus food service provider, is collaborating with us to introduce a new dining venue that's specially tailored for upper division students. The students living in the building, as well as other upper division students that live in the neighborhood, will have access to this new facility. And I can tell you that this really points out the response that this administration has to the needs of the modern student. They've been asking for food service on that side of campus for a number of years, and this response is great. So work is getting ready to start. We've already begun in some of the areas. Right after the students leave in May, we're going to be starting demolition and excavation, and foundation work will really begin in earnest. I'd like to recognize our development team. We have Rick Ortmeyer here from Boswick Design, and they're the ones who have done these wonderful drawings that you see over here. We also have Dan Schaaf from Building Systems Incorporated. Dan's company will be the general contractor on the project. Sanford Engineering is our civil engineering firm, and we additionally want to thank Dave Penman, who's our in-house construction consultant, and a real special thank you to Morgan Everlin. Morgan's going to be coordinating the development team, but Morgan also has spent a lot of time in the last 6 months coordinating our efforts on the preliminary design areas, and it has really gotten us to this announcement. I'd like to thank David and Laura, the Residence Life team. Megan and Maureen are here somewhere. I saw them earlier. And the campus facilities department has been involved, safety and security. All the folks, there's probably a number of you that I haven't mentioned, but really it's been a collaborative effort to work through the design process and to get us to this point. I want to thank everybody who was involved in those efforts. Finally, though, I'd like to personally thank President Victor for your confidence in the Westminster Group and for entrusting us with your vision. We'll do our best to make this another great project that benefits the students here at Mercyhurst University. Thank you. So now it's my pleasure and my duty to introduce Joe Howard. He's Mercyhurst Vice President for Enrollment.
Good morning, everyone. I too want to express my thanks on behalf of the Division of Student Life and the Division of Enrollment for the opportunity to speak here this morning. As has already been said, this to-be-named Residence Hall promises to be an exciting addition to our campus and is yet another example of President Victor's and our Board of Trustees' student-centered leadership, which they committed to at the start of their tenure. This new Residence Hall adds another housing option for students on our campus who currently have the opportunity to live in residence halls, townhomes, and apartment buildings. The addition of this designated sophomore space more broadly continues Mercyhurst's long-standing commitment to a developmental and community-based residence life philosophy. We know, and research bears this out, that students early in their academic careers do better academically and socially when they live in community-oriented spaces. Finally, this space adds a number of benefits to other upperclassmen students living in the upperclassmen quad by introducing a new dining option and convenience store options that are available to all resident students. I too want to congratulate all those who worked on this project, particularly Dave Myron, our Vice President of Finance, Dr. Laura Zirkle, Vice President of Student Life, the Residence Life staff, Mike and Morgan, and all those who contributed to making today a reality. I too also want to acknowledge that we have 6 guests from Mercyhurst Preparatory School who made the right decision by committing to the class of 2021. This group of students will be the first to enjoy this new living option. So congratulations and welcome to Mercyhurst. As we say here on the Hill, thank you very much and carpe diem.
At this time, I would like members of the media to stay and do interviews with our principals, and if anybody would like to come up and take a look at the drawings, especially our guests from Mercyhurst Preparatory School, you're more than welcome. Thank you.